That's some scary shit. So this is the Dark Ones. They came to attack, and instead of actually killing directly, they mind fuck them. And we're thinking the Dark Ones are just trying to. We're not sure what the Dark Ones are trying to do, but it's bad.
I must go recon the situation.
So Hunter is going to recon the situation, as he said.
I'm not back here by morning. You must get to police station and find
obviously something happens to Hunter because he's not going to come back next morning. So it gives me this token that I have to give to the main city of Polis, well, main station of Polis, to Ranger Miller, and he'll know what to do from there. So I now have a quest.
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
It's a ranger. It's a dog tag, symbolizing the ranger status. Chapter 1. Let the journey begin.
Hunter did not return.
Hunter did not return.
It would be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards assigned on for the ride.
So there's a caravan going to the nearest station, which will get me closer to going to Polis, which is in the middle of the metro, which is a long way away. So I plan on joining the caravan as a guard and get there.
Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh?
Hard clue, but see. Oh yeah, don't forget this. Let's do it. My journal, some bullets, and some currency. I get no hints or tutorials, so I guess I gotta tell you all about what I just got. So I just got my journal, which is pretty much your objective screen, but instead of hitting tab to see your objectives or hitting escape, it's a journal that you actually have to pull out, and then you have to hold it up, and then if it's too dark to see, you could light it with your lighter and see your actual instructions. Or I have to get to Polis, find a ranger named Miller, describe the situation at exhibition. Currently, my secondary objective is caravan, get some equipment at the station's armory. So he said, don't forget anything. So once again, instead of just caring about leaving, the simplest things matter. So, remember the postcard. This is the postcard that Miller gave you that he's not, or Hunter gave you that he's not back. And you just want to forget times of old, because you want to remember when you were involved. So why not just play the guitar? And there you go, Flash. See, the game gets deeper than you ever think. Like stuff like that matters.
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
See, when I get my journal out, I can see my HUD. That's what they said.
Where did you get that back?
I have 10 currency bullets and not too much left.
How about
Another thing, playing the guitar for a kid. There we go. That's what, 4 flashes so far?
A house? A big one? So, the guy comes
So,
over and says,
being a very, very critic person, this is very awesome to get you immersed into the actual city, but really the game has nothing to do with cities. Like this is like the first area, and then the next area has a little bit of this, but they kind of showed this off during tech demos, and I kind of didn't like that because it's not really about this game, about the living world. Yeah, it's living, but it's all just placed there, and it's very, very, very shallow in that sense. But it doesn't matter. The actual gameplay is the fun part.
Our stations are to jointly solve issues concerning trade, communications, resources, and so on.
Artyom, please.
And talk to citizens and stuff. See, his kid's sick, so he needs some money. So you can give him some ammo, which I did. Boom. There it goes up. This is actually a big part of the game where you get a lot of the positive progress, which is fun at the very beginning. So that's cool, because at the very beginning you should know what type of man you're going to be. So that's what they test you as. Like, are you going to play the game selfish, or are you going to play the game as a caring person? And these are some of the weapons. Obviously I can't get them yet, but there's some pretty fancy weapons. In this game you can either be stealthy or very action. I like being stealthy, and in a harder game like this, on the hardest difficulty, you want to be stealthy because you don't have enough ammo to give around, and you really can't take much hits.
good weapon makes the best partner?
Drunk again.
Ammo exchange. Got a lot of drunks.
drink like there's no tomorrow.
This guy.
And the roast beef.
Where's your gear?
Get your ass home.
Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Go to the armory and get geared up. Okay.
So,
Let's
Hello, Artyom.
There's the
You need some
armory.
weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun.
What do you got for me here?
5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Poor accuracy and overheats like hell.
Help yourself to
We
some
call
ammo,
that
too.
gun the bastard.
Here's
Very
your
nice.
universal charger to keep the battery powered.
Oh, nice.
And a gas mask. Put
Okay.
it on if you crossed any raid. Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
Beautiful.
Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range.
This area right here is
You try
horrible
not to
frame
stick
rate
out
for
your
some
head too
reason.
much,
It must be the
okay?
lighting. Okay, thank you. So a little explanation. Medkits. You don't have health in this game. You have regeneration health, which I always despise because it's such an unoriginal idea. But this, when you get hit, your health regenerates, but it takes literally like 30 full seconds if you're at the brink of death. 30 seconds to get back to normal. So you really medkits instantly bring you back, and the way he uses medkits are so cool. He just takes out of his little container, grabs a little stim pack, and injects himself, and your heart pounds quick, and you don't heal right away. See, this guy's performing for them, and then there's gold bullets in a cup that obviously is owned to him. So if you take that, you get negative progress. So shit like that's important. And going in to talk to your stepdad,
Come in, son.
that gave you progress because you didn't have to talk to your stepdad when you're leaving.
You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars.
That's where I'm going, and I'm going to Riga so I can get a train or get a transport to Polis, which is where I need to get to. Explain the situation of the Dark Ones taking over the metro station.
One thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but the Ranger's life is
man?
different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible.
See what he's saying right now.
Goodbye, my boy.
See, you get another you get another progress. The reason
all quiet, sir.
it says that is because I know you look up to Hunter, who's a ranger, who's ruthless and wants to kill and just wants to eliminate the problem. But it's reckless, and that's not who we are.
Situation, man.
So don't play hero, and that's true. Don't play hero. That's what they're trying to teach you. You're supposed to be selflessness. You're supposed to be selfless, and whatever that word is, not self-centered, and just believe
Artyom!
in the good of people and not worry about your own survival. Your own survival is secondary, while the survival and the well-being of everybody else is primary. I am ready,
Are you ready? Well, let's go.
you
then.
crazy bastard. Another thing you get is a universal universal charger, which lets you charge your flashlight. Because if you use your flashlight for too long, it gradually dims and loses power. So you have to pump it, do a pumping hydraulics mechanism to bring power back into it, such as this. See, it's at low frequency now, but look at the flashlight. You'll see it get brighter. It's kind of hard to see right here,
I can do that.
but you'll see it gets brighter as I pump it and get more. And now the flashlight is
Alrighty then. Good
way
luck to
brighter.
everyone staying home, and to
And
us
you can
too.
also charge your night vision battery by doing that. So that's another very atypical gameplay mechanics that I think are really, really, really well integrated into the game. And not needed, but well integrated.
More dangerous. Even better, right?
It's just to increase immersion, and I think that's really important for atmospheric game. And I wish more games did it.
It was the first time
All
I
right.
had left the safety of my home station.
Next chapter, well, not next.
It
Well, yeah,
troubled
there's
me that I
7
hadn't
chapters
told
in the
my
game, and there's
stepfather the
sections.
truth.
About
I would
7 or
not
6
be
sections
heading
per
straight
chapter.
back from Riga,
So here's the next section:
but Hunter was
Chase.
depending on me.
Caravan transport to Riga.
So, where you from?
Riga, I'm making the rounds.
See, it's funny. He wanted to get an extra. He wanted to get a free lift.
Yeah, the market is
And
next to Riga, and that's a big metro already.
he's like, yeah, but it's not free. You're gonna have to pump sometimes. Like, okay, I'll pump sometimes. He's pretty much pumping the entire time. So I don't know if it's just a little tidbit overlook, but I think it's funny.
And has a lot of stations.
The game is just absolutely beautiful. There are times where I just sit and say, wow. So I hope you do too. Once again, it's going to be a little degraded from the YouTube compression, but that's okay.
They're not fighting everyone else. They're warring with each other.
Get out of the way, buddy. So, a little Blattymeow information. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on?
What's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use the service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Fuck. I hate this tunnel.
So instead of using this, we have to use a maintenance tunnel, which is very, very not well used. So it's kind of old
What's wrong with that tunnel?
decrepit.
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through there last month, and well, I just don't like it.
And well, so yeah, a little insight on Blattymeow here. It's currently Thursday morning, 4:30 in the morning to be exact. Yes, I am a night owl, and yes, my sleep schedule is kind of sucky, but that's okay. I don't have to get up at like 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning yet. I realize someday I will have to, and I have done it before, and I've done it plenty of times, but this semester I have late classes, so I'm taking advantage of it.
Damn, this my head hurts.
So you can see, you can switch your machine gun, which is, you have 3 types of guns: pistol, machine gun, and like pneumonic or shotgun. Now, your machine gun can use the military grade, which is your currency, but it's truly strong. As you can see, it's in there right now. But I never use it till the end, because currency is important, because you want to have enough currency to buy your suit, because near the 1/4 mark of the game, you get an option to buy your pretty much your class, if you will. You can buy a stealth suit, or you can buy a combat suit. And I need to have enough money for that, else it's going to be very hard. So yeah, apparently people are falling asleep here. Like, they're having headaches and they're falling asleep, and it's about to happen to me, and I don't know what is going on. Oh, fuck. Bright white is bright white. Oh god, my eyes.
Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost.
This is very symbolic. This guy's telling that if we want to survive, we must kill, kill, kill. The Ranger Hunter is saying that. And there's a dark one. And look what trying to kill did. Killed him.